Hi guys, welcome back to Future Dimensions 360. As you know, in our last tutorial, we had learned about use memo hook. Now almost we had learned most of the hooks. From today's tutorial and the coming tutorial, we will be learning use ref hook. For learning use ref hook, we will consider a very basic and common example of an input element. Let's consider a form that contains an input element. What we have to do is we have to focus the input element on loading of form. How we can do that? Let's go ahead and try to create the same example in our code. I'll create a new file called input focus.js, RFCE React functional component. Inside my JSX, I will be creating an input and that's it. What I want here is I want this input to be focused when I will load the application or web application. Let me import this one in my app.js and let's see in our browser how it looks like. This is what it looks like, but what I want when I will reload my application, it will appear like this as focused. So this is what we want in our example. How we can do that is we can do this by using use effect hook. Luckily, if we will consider our previous knowledge, we know already how to use effect hook. Use effect hook will help you to implement the mounting phase of React element. How we can do that is by importing use effect hook. What I have to do here is I have to create a scenario in which I can implement the mounting phase. How I can implement the mounting phase in the use effect function? I have to pass a callback in which I can say focus input, and similarly what I will do secondly is in the second parameter I'll pass an empty dependency array. So this is how we can implement the mounting phase. Now let's move forward and try to use ref hook in which we can focus the input element. How we can do that is there are three simple steps. The first step is to import useRef hook and create a variable. How? I'll say const input ref equals to useRef and pass the initial value as null. Secondly, what I have to do here is I have to use in my JSX element the ref reserved keyword and pass this variable input ref to our JSX element. Now, as soon as my component load, as soon as the return function is being called, the input reference will be saved inside input ref variable that is returned from the useRef hook. So by calling this useRef hook, I can focus the input ref.current.focus. This is how I can focus my input field. Let's go ahead and try. Let's try to reload the application. You guys can see as soon as I am reloading my application, my input is pre-focused already. This is how you can use useRef hook in the very basic example of React.js. I hope you guys understand it. In case of any question, any query, you can comment us or you can reach us in our mailbox as well. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Goodbye.